Aleykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We humans are primarily concerned with things that interest us. Someone who is interested in football follows the latest football news every day. Someone who is interested in music knows the charts and the playlists. And someone who is interested in fashion knows the latest trends. No matter what passion or interest we pursue, we all have one thing in common, and that is the moment when the angel of death fetches our soul. We all have friends, acquaintances, or family members who have passed away. Not to think about your death is totally irrational, because we will all have to die eventually. And yet, it is considered a taboo subject that no one wants to address. Nobody lives forever. The reason why so many people are avoiding this topic is fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of leaving this life. We are pushed into film, music, fashion, wealth, and status. All your life revolves around these things: work, money, security, prosperity, and property. The truth is, we will all have to face death at some point. Our heart will stop beating, our brain will stop thinking, and our body will decompose. As Muslims, however, we know that death is not the end. For every action we take, we are either rewarded or punished. Either we enter into paradise, into Jannah, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will punish us due to His righteousness with the hellfire. Yes, indeed, He punishes us with the hellfire because of His righteousness. And we have a choice as long as we are alive. When death approaches, one will say, "My Lord, send me back to the world. Send me back that I have left behind. I am likely to do good." According to a study of the World Economic Forum, 150,000 people die every single day. When we think about death, we often think about others, people who have left us already. But have you ever thought that you will be the next? Maybe the least of us. We are too distracted and primarily think about fun, wealth, and safety. Thinking about death should have a practical reference to this world and the hereafter. We should fulfill our obligations and stay away from haram. The Messenger of Allah s.w.t, he said, "If animals had the same knowledge of death that was given to the sons of Adam alayhi salam, you wouldn't find any fat in them to eat." There's no better way to remember the hereafter than thinking about your death. The remembrance is not about crying or moaning. Rather, we should imagine that we will meet our Lord and all our actions will cease. This thought should lead us to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is the Muslim who relates his actions to the consequences and prepares himself for his encounter with his Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.